For the past 3 years, I've set New Year's goals and kept meticulous track of my progress on them. Here are the 17 goals and how I'm doing on them so far. The first goal is to work out twice a week. I've been doing good with this. I play basketball at least once a week on Wednesday mornings at 6 a.m. I was also on a basketball league in January and February, and that was on Tuesday nights during the week. And we're about to start up a volleyball league in the springtime. So overall, I'm doing pretty good on this. I didn't want to set a crazy, unrealistic goal like 5 days working out a week just because I didn't have time for that, and I want to stay healthy, but I didn't want it to take over my life. The second goal was to read my Bible 4 times a week. This isn't about checking a box or somehow becoming a better Christian because I read my Bible, but I genuinely want to learn more about God and what the Bible has to say about God, and I genuinely believe that the Gospels are true and a reliable historical account of what happened with Jesus, and for that reason, I think it's very important to read the Bible and pray and live in community with people. Honestly, I'm doing pretty bad at this goal. It's really hard for me to wake up early in the mornings when nobody else is counting on me to show up, like for basketball or if I'm meeting someone in the morning. It's really hard not to click the snooze button and just skip my morning reading. My third goal was to meet with my friend/accountability partner once a month. This is something I asked my friend about late last year. I really felt like I needed someone to have just a hunting license on my life and my decisions and my finances, and somebody just to open up to and have raw conversations with a set specific time each month. And thankfully my friend was open to it and really excited about it, and I really look up to him in a lot of ways. So meeting with him once a month has been a really sweet time, and it's something that I look forward to every month. So I'm about 2 months in, but so far we've done meetings once a month. My fourth goal is to end the year with a net worth of over $250,000. This is a pretty lofty goal. Right now we're at about around $163,000. So we have to gain about a $90,000 net worth in the next 9 months, which is definitely going to be difficult considering our income and all the expenses that we have, like our mortgage and home maintenance items. It's definitely still achievable. There's some variables out there that impact that, but I'll definitely post an update closer to the end of the year if we achieve this goal. My next goal was to have a quitting plan for my 9-to-5 job. It's not a goal in this year to quit my job, although it might happen. My goal for this year is just to set a clear-cut plan and clear milestones to achieve before I quit my job and go full-time into the handyman business. So far, I haven't made a lot of progress on this, and I'm hoping to make some progress in the coming month. My fifth goal is to own half of a Bitcoin. I am a Bitcoin enthusiast. I'm not ashamed about it. I tell people all the time about Bitcoin, and I actually think it's a good hedge against inflation and a good economic store of value. I think it's completely criminal what the government does with our dollars. We're basically forced to gamble our money in the stock market because if we don't, the dollars lose value every day while the Fed prints money. Right now, we have a little bit over 0.35 of a Bitcoin. I always get really nervous buying more because sometimes I'll buy more and it just keeps going down. Right now, it's about 50% of the all-time highs. I should be buying more, but I just get nervous. So I've just been holding right now. I've been thinking about making one large purchase, $5,000 or $7,000 just to get me to that half of a Bitcoin goal. But we'll see. I might still just dollar cost average until we get to that 0.5 by the end of the year. My sixth goal is to make $50,000 in profit with the handyman side hustle. Last year, I was just a smidge under $40,000 profit, and the work hasn't slowed down at all. In fact, it's been picking up, especially in the winter months of this year. As of right now, I'm on track to hit that $50,000 profit mark, but obviously things can change very quickly in that. My seventh goal is to have $80,000 of revenue for the handyman business. So a lot of business owners have this slogan that says, revenue is for vanity, profit is for sanity. And I definitely agree with this. Profit is how you survive, but it is nice to have a revenue goal because it's just a bigger number and it honestly just makes me feel good. The eighth goal we have is to give away at least $250 every month. This goal is threefold. First, I'm a Christian and I believe that everything we have is given to us by God, whether that be through God giving us work or somebody giving us money or just investment income. God is giving it to us to steward it and use it wisely. I think giving is a small appreciation of that. Giving to other people is just a way we can remember that our money is not ours. Secondly, I think it's just healthy not to hoard money. I'm really tempted to, when I get money, I just want to grab it and get more of it, and I think that's not a healthy mindset to have with money. And, someday we're going to die and we can't take the money with us into the grave. So there is really no point in hoarding money and dying with millions of dollars. Giving is an easy way to kind of release our control because we really can't control our circumstances very much. We can control how we respond to them, but giving money away is just a way of showing each other and God that we don't have control over every situation of our lives. And money, I think, sometimes has this allure that we can control control our lives if we have enough money. So giving it away is just kind of a good reminder of that. Lastly, and this is by no means the primary reason that we give money away, but statistically speaking, people that give more money away get wealthier after they give that money away. I just think that's a really interesting viewpoint of giving. I think that shows the abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset that a lot of people have. And I think that helps in knowing that there is a lot more money to be made out there, and there's also a lot more money to be given away. So far this year, we've exceeded the goal of $250 a month, and I expect us to do the same throughout the rest of the year. My 9th goal is to do a deep check-in with my wife every week. As we've gotten busier and more into adulthood, sometimes the deep talk don't happen as much anymore because we're hurrying around and we don't get home till late, and then we're tired and we just zone out in front of the TV or something like that. So I wanted to be more intentional about creating space for my wife and I to share our struggles with each other and share our hopes and dreams and how we can comfort and serve each other better. Just honestly have open and intimate conversations with each other. The way I do this is just by setting a reminder on my Google Calendar every week. We've been doing great on this. I just set it as a task on the Google Calendar, and it's honestly a great reminder for us. My 10th goal is to do one no phone day a month. To achieve this, it definitely takes some intentionality, but I just realized that I'm addicted to my phone, and I definitely need some time every month to disconnect and be off my phone for an extended period of time, not just an hour or so. So I wanted to make sure this goal was achievable, and definitely the one day a month is achievable. It's difficult to do just because I have work on my phone and handyman stuff. Really, the rules are I turn off my phone the night before and I don't check it until the morning after I've done that full day. So it really is a full 24 hours. Honestly, this has been life-changing. It's been one of my favorite goals to put into action. The day that I don't have my phone, it feels way longer than a normal day. I talk to more people around me, and overall, I'm just happier. The day goes by so much slower, which is amazing because the days go by so fast right now. And honestly, I would just really recommend this to anyone that feels addicted to their phone or like the days are going by way too fast. My 11th goal is to post 2 videos on my personal YouTube channel a week. I started out the year by posting every day, and I did that for about 2 months, but I got kind of burnt out. Now I'm back on the 2 videos per week, and it's been going okay. I gained a few subscribers every video, and I'm just doing it for fun at this point because I posted videos a few years ago on my YouTube channel, and my wife and I love looking back at those and seeing how fun our old lives were. I figured in 5 or 10 years from now, I'll look back at these and kind of think the same things. It's been a little difficult to get 2 videos out a week, but it's fun for me right now, and I'm excited to look back at them in the future. My 12th goal for the year is to finish our basement in our house. That's what you probably see me doing in some of these videos. I started finishing the basement at the end of 2025. I actually thought I was going to finish the basement by the end of February, but I'm nowhere near finishing it just because of how busy we are with everything. And the next steps is to install the walls and secure them down. Then I'll do electrical work and insulation, then drywall, flooring, trim. So I'm hoping to have that done by the end of 2026. I think it's definitely achievable. It just kind of depends on how busy handyman is and how much free time I have and how much energy I have to go work on our basement. My 13th goal was to do a prayer journal every day, even if it's just one small sentence prayer. So I started doing this. I did it for about 2 weeks and I kind of fell off the horse. I've kind of given up on this goal, to be honest. It's been really difficult to get back on it. The goal was to write the prayers down. I definitely pray every day, but writing them down in a prayer journal was kind of the goal, and I haven't done that. My next goal was to read at least 6 other books this year. This goal is definitely achievable. I've already finished I've done 2 books. I enjoy reading when I have the time. Usually it ends up being on vacations, or one book I definitely want to reread this year is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I think it's a classic and it's a super powerful book if you're willing to put it into practice. The next goal was to do a no spend month. I did a no spend month with my wife in February, and it was honestly pretty difficult. We spent more money than I expected, like way more than I expected. It was a really good exercise because we only spent our money on essential things. Problem is we have busy lives and we hang out with a lot of people. We do a lot of things that we already have planned, so we end up spending more money than we expected. And we also end up spending money on going out to eat and other things like that. It was honestly a really good experience. We're hoping to do another one later this year just because we saved like a lot more money than we usually would. I completed this goal, but hopefully we'll do another one this year and we'll exceed this goal. My last goal was to start a new YouTube channel and post weekly. That's exactly what this channel is. So this goal didn't come till kind of late March, but I want to create a YouTube channel where I didn't share with coworkers and extended friends or really anyone that I was doing this, just because I wanted to be completely open and transparent with people and just share my thoughts and opinions and just the journey of my life and our goals to reach financial independence. And I didn't want to feel like the judgment from maybe friends or coworkers or some family members on that. I also don't know a lot of people that are trying to do what we're doing. And I feel like there has to be people out there that resonate with this and with us trying to reach financial independence early and doing side hustle and quitting our jobs so we can have a little bit more freedom of our time. Yeah, that's the point of this YouTube channel. I just wanted to kind of build a community and see people are out there and what they resonate with. And if there's other people like me out there. Like I said, it was added after the fact a few weeks ago, but so far I'm doing okay. I've posted a few videos. So those are my goals for the year. Let me know which one you guys think is the hardest or maybe the most unique to you or most intriguing. I'd appreciate if you subscribed if you haven't already and click the like button. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Gen Z Exit. Hope you enjoyed.